Hello, I'm Trent, and this is Library Flow. It's a mixture of grounded flow and restorative flow. I hope y'all are good. Uh, God's gonna come with me soon, but we're the good goddesses. And if you're here to do some yoga, you came to the right place. If you have any props, pillows, or blankets you want to use in today's practice, feel free to bring that along with you. Have some water by your side to stay hydrated. If anything doesn't feel a part of your practice, then you feel like you need to go in a different position or do a child's pose or go take a break for any reason, you can do so at any time. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay. So meeting me in a comfortable position on your mat. Seated position. Sitting nice and tall. Being mindful of the breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing the muscles in the face. When you're ready, slowly with control, gently drop the head to the right side, right ear to right shoulder, stretching the left side to my neck, breathing through your stretch here. And your last exhale with control, we're going to roll the head forward, bringing the chin towards the chest, stretching the backs of our neck. And with control, gently going to roll the head over to the left side, left ear to left shoulder, stretching the right side of our neck, breathing through your stretch. And slowly with control, rotating the head back to the center, bringing the chin towards the chest, stretching the backs of our neck once more. And rolling the head to the right or left side, rolling it all the way around, engaging all the muscles in our neck, being mindful of the breath. And reverse your rotation. In the other direction. With control, gently bringing the head back to center. We're just gently going to roll the shoulders back, opening up the chest, opening up the throat. And from here, we're going to tuck in the palm, the hands into the elbow, into the armpits, roll the elbows back. Excuse me. Opening up the chest, opening up the throat. Leading with the pinkies, opening up the arms wide. And from here, we're going to open up the arms wide. And we're going to cross over, right over left, bending the left arm, dropping the right shoulder. Bringing that right arm as close to as possible, engaging with the right shoulder. And the last exhale, you can release, open up the arms wide. We're going to cross over left over right, bending the right arm, dropping the left shoulder, bringing the left arm as close to you as possible, engaging with the right, left shoulder. And on the last exhale, you can release, open up the arms wide, and stretching out the arms long, reaching out in front of us. We're just going to rotate the wrist. And reverse your rotation, going the other direction. And flipping the palms, forearms facing out, fingers facing us. We're going to place the palms into the floor, engaging with the forearms and the wrists. Feel free to add some heat to the forearm to ease up on the tension. Breathing through your stretch here. Breathing through your sensations. Flipping the palms, placing the back sides of our palms to the floor. Opening and closing the palms, pulsate the wrist. And flipping the palms once more, pressing into the floor. And you can release. Feel free to give the wrist a little shake or bring them together for a figure 8. And you can release. And we're going to make our way into tabletop. So, however you want to get there, you can stop to get a sip of water. Whatever feels good for you at this time for going into tabletop. Coming on all fours. Feeling strong. Shoulders stacked above the wrist. Hips stacked above the knees. From here, we're going to go into a couple cat-cows. Inhaling, slight lift of the chin, engaging with the lower back, tucking the hips. Inhaling for cow. Exhaling, pushing through the ground, pushing through the upper back. For cat. Inhaling, tucking everything in. Exhaling, pushing everything away. Feel free to do a couple cows of your own. Finishing up on your last cat or cow. Bring the spine back to neutral. Feeling strong here in tabletop. Inhaling, rising up the right arm, opening up the right side. And keeping the hips where they are, we're going to dive down with the left arm. Dropping the right shoulder into the floor of your mat. Breathing through your stretch here. Mindful of the breath. On your last cycle of breath, we slowly make our way back into tabletop. Breathing back on all fours. We're going to do the same on the other side. So inhaling, rising up the left arm, opening up the left side, keeping the hips where they are. We're going to dive down onto the right arm, dropping the left shoulder to the floor. Breathing through your sensation here. And coming out of your last cycle of breath, we slowly make our way back into tabletop. Coming back to all fours. I'm going to give you guys two options. You can bring big toes to touch, open up the knees wide, sit the hips down and back for a child's pose, or you can keep the hips where they are, lower the chest towards the floor. For puppy dog pose. And if you're in puppy dog pose, slowly find your way into your child's pose. And still keeping this child pose here. We're going to crawl both hands over to the right side, stretching the left side body. Being mindful of the breath, breathing through your stretch. And when you're ready, crawl both hands over to the left side.
Stretching your side body.
And when you're ready, crawl the hands back to center. And adjusting yourself for your child pose if it's comfortable for you. Moving the knees in close. Or spreading far out, more apart. However you want to get there, slowly with intention. We're going to make our way to our bellies. So coming on our bellies, we're going to stretch the right arm out long. We're going to tuck the left palm near our armpit. We're going to rise up the left leg and place it over into our right back space. Breathe into your sensation here. And on your last exhale, we're going to bring this left leg back to meet the right. You can release that right arm, tucking it near the right armpit, and stretch the left arm out long. Rising with the right leg, we're going to place it over into our left back space. Breathe into your twist. Being mindful of the breath. On your last exhale,
We're going to bring this right leg back to the left. Releasing that left arm.
We're going to tuck both palms into the floor next to both armpits. Pushing into the floor, rising the head, rising up the chin, rising up the chest, pushing up into up dog or cobra or baby cobra. Engaging with the lower back, relaxing the shoulders. With control, slowly lowering all the way back towards the floor on your mat. Once more, pressing into the floor, elbows facing back, pushing up and through for up dog or cobra, or baby cobra. Engaging with the lower back, being mindful of the breath. And with control, lowering back towards the floor. Once more, we're going to tuck the palms, rising up into up dog or cobra, tucking the back toes, rising the knees up off the floor, pushing the hips up and back. While first, downward facing dog. Feel free to give yourself a slight micro bend in your knees, head over feet. From here, we're going to walk the hands towards the feet. Go forward fold. Hands heavy here. Bending the knees, we're slowly, with control, going to rise all the way to standing. Rising all the way up. Once you reach the top, we're going to roll the shoulders back. Opening up the chest. Opening up the throat. They can't see us on that. What happened? I'll just keep it. And you can bring your shoulder roll into stillness, palms by our side, feet parallel, feeling strong, feeling rooted into the ground. Inhaling, rising the arms up above your head for extended mountain pose. Exhaling, arms by your side, mountain pose. Inhaling, rise the arms up above your heads. And hinging at the hips, we're going to swan dive down all the way to a forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, pressing on the shins.
Exhale, fold, fold. Bending the knees, belly on top of thighs. And from here, we're going to crawl the hands to your plank. So high plank, we're bringing the knees towards the mat. Or moving down to forearms for your high plank. We're feeling strong here in your core. And slowly with control, we're going to lower towards the ground. Tucking the palms by our armpits, elbows facing back. Pushing into the floor, chaturanga, up dog, cobra. Tucking the back toes. We're going to push the hips up and back. Right down, facing dog. From here, we're going to rise up the right leg, bending the right knee. And we're going to float that right leg towards the chest. And plant that foot between the palms. Coming in, you can a low lunge, you can lower down that left knee into the floor. And if you have a pillow or a blanket, you can use that for some support for the left knee. Feeling strong here in this low lunge. Right knee stacked, top of the left ankle. Back leg reaching nice and long. Engaging with your hip. And when you feel ready, you can rise up to a high lunge. Opening up the chest, opening up the throat. Feeling strong here in your high lunge. And on the last exhale, you can release the left palm into the floor. And we're going to rise the right arm up towards the sky. Breathe into this twist here. And on your exhale, you can lower that right palm towards the right foot. Framing that right foot, we're going to lift this left knee off from the floor. We're going to rotate that back ankle down into the floor. Making sure we're good and strong here. Bursting open into warrior two. Making sure we're stacked. Right knee stacked. Left leg nice and long. Flipping the front palm. We're going to reach forward. Up and back. Breathing through the stretch here. Engaging with the whole right side. And from here, we're going to rotate, flipping the sides, stretching the whole left side, and resting the right elbow on the right knee, right thigh. Stretching the left side body. And with control, we're going to lower down, framing this right foot, coming back into a low lunge. We're going to bring this right foot back to meet the left. And push the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. here we're gonna rise up the left leg, bend the left knee, and we're gonna float that left knee towards the chest, planting the foot between the palms. You can lower down that right knee into the floor. If you have a cushion, pillow, blanket, you want to support the knee, feel free to place it under. At this time, making sure we're stacked here in our lunge. Left knee stacked above the left ankle, right leg reaching nice and long. We're going to rise up into this high lunge. Feeling strong here. Being mindful of the breath. On your last exhale, you can release the right palm to the floor. And we're going to rise the left arm up into the air, towards the sky. Breathing through your twist. And on your last exhale, you can release the left arm, framing this left foot. We're going to rise the right knee off the floor, and we're going to rotate that back ankle down to the floor, making sure we're still stacked. Bursting open into warrior two on the other side. Feeling strong here. We're going to flip the front palm, reach forward, up and back. Stretching the left side body. Breathing through your stretch here. And with control, we're going to rotate, resting the left arm on the thigh, stretching the whole right side body. And on your last exhale, we can release, framing this left foot once more. We're going to bring this left leg back to meet the right. And you can go into the downward facing dog, or you can lower the knees towards the floor, going down into your child's pose. You can also use this time to take a sip of water. However you want to get there, we're going to make our way to our sits bones. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to tuck the left leg in, stretching the right leg out nice and long. Spine reaching nice and long. From here, we're going to crawl the palms down the right leg, grabbing the shin of the foot, flexing that right ankle. We're going to hinge at the hips and slowly lower down
We'll lower our chest towards our leg and using our breath as a guide to get closer and closer towards the right leg.
And once you feel close enough to your right leg, you can round your spine. And on your last exhale, you can release.
Bring the spine back to center. Still keeping that right ankle flexed. With the right palm, we're going to reach over, grab the left knee. Rising the left arm up into the sky. We're going to stretch
Up and over. Stretching the whole left side body. Breathing through that whole left side. And your last exhale, you can release.
and release the left leg as well. We're going to tuck in the right leg. Stretching the left leg out long, spine reaching nice and tall. Crawling the hands down the left leg, grabbing the shin or the foot. And slowly, with control, lower yourself closer and closer towards your leg, using your breath as a guide. And on your last exhale, you can release, bring the spine back to center. With the left palm, we're going to grab the right knee, rising the right arm up and over, stretching the whole right side. And on your last exhale, you can release, bring the spine back to neutral. We're going to release the right leg. Bending both legs, both knees, planting both feet into the floor. Reaching out long with control, using our core. We're slowly going to lower ourselves down towards the mat without straining our legs. And once you reach the floor, we're just going to rock the knees from side to side.
Slowly bringing your rocking to stillness. We're going to bring the feet together like a prayer, opening up both legs, incline butterfly. Engaging with the inner thighs, the hips, sending breath all over the muscles. And with control, we're just gently going to release the left leg and stretch it out long, keeping the right knee still bent. We're going to grab the outside of the right knee with the left palm and bring it over to the left side for a twist. If you open up the left shoulder, look over the left shoulder, the right shoulder. Deepen your twist. And on the last exhale, we're going to release the right leg. And we're going to switch, stretching up the right leg out long and bending the left knee. We're going to grab the outside of the left knee and place it over to the right side. Control. On your last exhale, we're going to bring this left leg back to meet the right. Keeping the left leg long, we're going to bend the right knee, grabbing the shin and bringing that right leg closer and closer to the body. Breathing into your sensations here. And keeping the right knee where it's at, we're going to bring this left leg to meet the right. And we're going to extend the right leg long. on your last exhale, you can release the left leg. With control, we're going to rise the hips up into the air with our feet stacked with our knees. We're going to grab the outside of the feet for happy baby. And feel free to give yourself a gentle rock side to side if that feels nice for you. And slowly, with control, you can lower your limbs back into the floor. We're just going to rest here. And now entering Shavasana, horse pose. So doing what you have to do to make yourself relaxed. If you want some cushions around you, blankets, pillows, you do so at this time. Or if you just want to lay flat on the mat and not move at all, you're welcome to do so as well. Relaxing in your ultimate cool down. back to the body. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling the toes, and some slight movement to the body. Rolling to the right or left side for a moment of comfort. Pushing up into a seated position. To close for 4 breaths. When you're ready.
And bring the palms to heart center in your heart. Or you can place them on top of your knees or in your lap. In for 4 breaths. Our breath for our ancestors, in our indigenous ancestors who was here, slain for colonization. Breathing in. A breath to thank yourself for your practice today. Breathing in. A breath to thank others for their support. Breathing in. And a breath for our virtual yoga community and how it expands and grows. And what's going to become of it for the future. Breathing in. Loving human in me bows down to the loving human in you. And say, thank you for practicing with us today. Before we go, I have a few things to say. So there's a few change up due to summer. So the GGC is going to offer up classes on Tuesdays, 4:30 p.m. and Fridays at 10 a.m. Thanks to the Providence Community Libraries for making these classes possible. Shout out to you guys. Also, we are still taking donations for summer decolonizing projects for the House of Glitter Performance Collab. Our Venmo is the Glitter Goddesses, so if you want to help us out, feel free to tune in there. If you have any comments for what you want to see different and what you liked, please, throw some comments down, let us know. But with that being said, thank you. With that being said, thank you guys for joining us today, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Later.